Keeping it trapped. Hello.
Hi,
I'm Charlene,
I'm Natasha.
and today we're going to tell you a few stories
We're
about...
gonna tell our first stories.
Oh, our first stories, yes. Stories of first... What?
Well, no, like, we started this these videos to tell stories about our past, but we haven't done that.
Oh, right,
But we've
that's
made
right.
like 4
Oh,
videos,
okay.
so
Yes.
We're finally gonna start.
This is the first actual story video, and it will be about fainting.
Have you ever fainted? We have to be quiet.
Oh, we'll be quiet. Have you ever fainted?
Yes. Have you ever fainted?
Yeah.
Quiet hours are now in effect. That means shut the fuck up.
Hey Jenny, have you ever fainted?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell a story?
I was like anemic all of last year, so every time I stood up, I fainted.
And
Oh,
then she
wow.
found $10.
And then I found $10. Wait.
The end.
My dog did it. One time, I got off the couch too quickly, and it was just like, wow. And then I hit the ground. Like I was only out for like a second or two, and then my dog was licking my face like. But he wasn't licking me. He was just like looking at my face. I was like, Bandit, you're retarded. I'm not even making it all the way. And even if I had been knocked out, I don't think this would have woken me up. I'm just saying. If he farted in my face, I would have woken up. That would have been like smelling salts, and I would have been like. But then I probably would have also lost all the feeling in my face.
Okay. Well, Natasha, you should tell your story first before Jenny
but yours
makes
is
a lot.
funnier.
Okay, mine's funnier. All right, so I have 2 fainting stories. The first one was our college has this thing where at the beginning of the year, all the first year students get up and walk one by one on stage. They call us in alphabetical order, I think, to sign the pledge book at the college. Sort of like, you have been a student here. Yes, okay, so...
It's on video.
Oh wait, okay, and they also have this thing. Oh, that wasn't the time that I fainted. I actually fainted in a different thing. They sort us into society, sort of like in Harry Potter with the sorting hat, and we sit in groups according to the colors, and we cheer for the new people who are joining our group, just like in Harry Potter. So when we were cheering. When we were cheering, I cheered so much and so loudly, and I used my lungs. That I actually got dizzy, lost sight, and fell into my chair. I lost sight for like a second. Or 5 seconds. I don't even know how long it was. But the people who were on the stage were not on the stage anymore. I was out for just a short while until I regained a sense of what was happening around me. And I was like, I really screamed that loud? Or used my lungs that powerfully? Yeah, it sort of freaked me out. And it was a one-time thing because it never happened before. And then again, okay, so my second fainting story is, remember how we were telling you about, oh wait, no, never mind, okay. So, we were giving blood one time, and I was lying down on the table, and there was a piece of paper covering the needle that was in my arm, and I sort of jiggled my arm so that the paper would fall off so I could see what the needle looked like, because I had looked away when they plunged it into my vein. And I looked at it for a second, and then the nurse came and put the paper back on my needle, and I got really dizzy, and my head felt really heavy. It felt like I was underwater, and everything was sort of muted and muffled, and I couldn't speak. I was like, I feel sick, but I couldn't say it because I did feel sick, but I couldn't say it because my words weren't coming out of my mouth. My tongue was heavy too.
Probably the worst time in your life.
Shut up, Jenny. And then I got sick and threw up. Also, I fainted. Yep, those are my 2 fainting stories. All right, Natasha, tell your fainting stories.
My fainting story. Last week on Monday, it snowed. Well, it snowed during the night, and I woke up like I do every morning. And I went to class, which is in the art building, and it's got these floors that are kind of slippy. But my shoes have been wet from... my shoes had gotten wet from walking in the snow. So I was walking on the slippy floor, and my foot slipped.
Sorry, keep going.
My foot slipped, and I didn't fall, but I hit my hand, my finger, this finger right here, really, really hard against the door. And that shock of falling caused me to hyperventilate, and I didn't know I hyperventilated, but my vision went, and I got really lightheaded, and I didn't know what was happening. So I thought the best thing to do would just be to make it to class and sit down. So I did. I went to class, and the teacher never came, but I was feeling really sick, so I tried to go back to my room, and I walked back, and I made it to the stairs, and I felt like I was gonna fall over, so I sat down, and as I sat down, I like completely lost my vision and everything. I couldn't control. I just like shut down, and I fell, and I landed on the cement floor right on my nose, which is still sore. Ow, it just cracked.
Stop it, Jenny! Jenny, don't.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's been sitting on my window.
My ear's dripping.
You should get that checked.
I might faint. Go away, Jenny.
So that's basically my story. I eventually made it back to my room. Somehow. I don't know how. The whole thing just seems like a blur. It was so mysterious. Let me in the face.
I think we're ready
to
to.
bubble juice in here.
I think we're ready to stop this video now.
Would it shoot out bubbles?
No.
No, it wouldn't shoot out bubbles. Ow! It just shoot out the liquid.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the dinosaurs. The dinosaur
What?
in Jurassic Park that shoots the guy in the eyes. I feel like the fat guy.
I'm gonna go get my umbrella.
The fat guy in Jurassic Park.
Stop it! Stop it! Jenny, go away! We hate you! Ah! I hate you, Jenny!
Now I don't have to take a shower. Use your head to shield yourself.
Oh, I hate you! Stop it! You're getting my soap wet!
Choked on my own laughter.
I don't like you!
You deserve it.
Oh, turn the video off, Natasha!
Oh yeah. Tune in next time for another exciting
For another
story.
exciting story! And to